Good afternoon. Welcome to the ICTY Weekly Press Briefing. I'm Magdalena Spalinska, spokesperson to Registrar Chambers, and of course I'm joined, as always, by Aleksandar Kontic, who is a member of the Prosecutor's Immediate Office. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone back from the summer recess, and I would like to first highlight several court filings that were issued over the recess. In the Radovan Karadzic case, the trial chamber on the 2nd of August denied Karadzic's motion to sever count 1 in the indictment, charging him with genocide in a number of municipalities in Bosnia and Herzegovina. However, the chamber partially granted his motion for a suspension of the trial and ordered the hearings to resume on Monday, the 28th of October. The suspension would allow time for the defense to adjust his preparation for the defense case on count 1. On the 7th of August, Karadzic filed his appeal from a portion of the trial chamber's decision. In his appeal, the accused claims that the appeals chamber had instructed the trial chamber to reconsider the motion for judgment of acquittal pursuant to Rule 98 bis. In its decision, made public on the 13th of August, the chamber in the Mladic case concluded that an order to reduce the trial sitting schedule is not warranted at this time. The accused's health will be closely monitored, and the schedule will be reassessed if needed in the future. In the Stanisic and Zhupljanin appeals case, the prosecution and the defense for Micho Stanisic have filed their appeal briefs. Both Stanisic and Zhupljanin were sentenced to 22 years of imprisonment for crimes against humanity and war crimes committed between April and December 1992 in Bosnia and Herzegovina. In May of this year, all parties filed their notices of appeal against the trial chamber judgment. In its appeal brief, the prosecution requests higher sentences for both accused in the range of 30 to 40 years. The Stanisic defense presented 15 grounds of appeal in its brief and is asking for an acquittal of all charges or significantly lower sentence. Now for the courtroom schedule. Hearings in the Ratko Mladic and Goran Hadžić trials continued this week and next as scheduled. And as mentioned, proceedings in the case of Radovan Karadzic are adjourned until Monday, 28th of October. In the Mladic case, a protected witness, M249, is currently testifying about the events in Srebrenica in 1995. He is the 132nd witness to be called by the prosecution. In the Hadžić case today, a witness, John Wilson, who is a former UN official in the former Yugoslavia, is currently testifying. He is the 69th witness to be called by the prosecution. That concludes my briefing. I turn to Sasha now.
No statement from the Office of the Prosecutor.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions? If there are no questions, then thank you very much, and see you next week.